Hi, good morning, y'all. It's Timothy. I'm sure a lot of you are happy to see me with my hair done. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, but moving to the actual point, healing is not linear, and I'm learning that, but I'm getting to the point where I'm happy with it. I can't change the fact that some things happened in the past, but I can figure out what I'll do with it going forward. It's like, okay, the shit that happened to me this summer, fucking terrible. It was so bad. I thought to myself, Jesus fucking Christ, why is this happening to me? Because it's like, okay, if it's not this one nigga being a sexual abuser and fucking manipulator and stupid as fuck to the girl who loved him and wanted a future with him, then it's, oh, I gotta meet this wonderful guy who turns out he lied to me so bad that I had or still kind of have a scar on my neck and had to fight some random bitch over him. And then, friendships here lost, friendships there lost, other friendships that I didn't expect to lose got shut the fuck down. But it's okay because it's been a season of renewal and it made me realize, you know what, I want to prioritize like actually enjoying myself when I'm alone. What's some shit that I can do to make myself happy that like not everyone I know in my life is a total fan of? And then I was like, you know what? I haven't done this passion project or that. And so now I'm actually getting the momentum to do it. I've been doing really well. Like, all things considered, like, I've actually been enjoying like live streams of people and like my attention span's gotten so much better. Like I watched a whole like this movie I've watched it for like an hour and 22 minutes straight. I'm watching The Substance right now. Really I'm enjoying the film so far. There's an entire hour left. Can you believe it? And I'm doing good at like asserting my boundaries, standing up for myself. I'm doing good at like actually taking care of myself. Because if you don't know, for a month straight, I just was out of commission. I didn't talk about how bad it was, and I probably still don't because I want to be happy right now. But I was just, if you saw and knew even like 0.2% of how bad it really, really was behind the scenes, you'd be like, shit, girl, how are you still here? Through a lot of perseverance, through a lot of rest, and through a lot of figuring out what I want in life and what I need, I was figuring out how do I decenter men? And if I can't, then what would I require out of a loving partner to see them as worth it? Or, like, what am I really chasing after? Like, I actually told my therapist when she was like, how have you been about decentering men? I told her, like, how have you been? Have you not been dating like you said? And I said, honestly, decentering men has been easier. Not dating them, that one was a bit of a struggle. But I did tell her that at maximum there was only one guy. I told her his name, and I was like, hey, the good news is he is so insignificant that there's nothing else to say about him aside from just his name, because I'm not putting him on a pedestal or priority in my life right now. And she giggled at that. I make her laugh. That makes me happy. I'm winning at therapy, dude. And I'm just feeling better, more in tune with what I want. Like, it helps that I've also been making new friends, new allies, new people who actually like watch my entire YouTube videos, and it's like, oh shit. Or like actually slide up and talk to me if I say something on my stories or check in on me, like care about my health and stuff. I've been something big happened. I remember it was like in 2 weeks, and my therapist, she was like, oh, like how's it been going since our last phone call? I said it's been going great because on the phone with her she was so wonderful. uh, an ex of mine is paying for therapy. He's so sweet. That's a half truth, but let's walk past it. But I told her I've been doing so well lately. Like I've actually been making artwork, and I haven't like made artwork in God knows how long because I was so caught up in everything. And what helped is during our first session, I was talking with her, and then I said something like, "My brain keeps trying to convince me that nothing is worth doing anymore. Nothing that I like or that I know will bring me bliss is worth doing." Because I'm so afraid that it's going to be like Murphy's Law, where everything bad that could happen will happen, or that it's going to be a lot of effort and not worth it in the long run, or that something catastrophic can happen, or even just at bare minimum, I'm going to do it and I'm not going to have the attention span or joy from it that I used to. And what helped is that despite how kind of assholey this was, people gasp when they hear she did this. She was like, "Do you really believe that?" And I thought to myself, bitch, but I was kind of like, she has a point. Like, sometimes you do have to look at certain things in your life and be like, do I really believe that? And then it gets easier. And so it's like, yeah, I don't believe that little bitch ass voice in my head telling me that that I'm an imposter, that I'm this, that I'm that. Like, no, nigga, this ain't Among Us, it's real life. In real life, I clearly have the talents to do what I want and want to achieve because one, I was gifted with artistic ability enough to be let into art school multiple times. Two, I have every single idea for it in my head. No one else has thought of an idea like this, and every time I talk about it, people are wowed. And three, yeah, I'm. It's like clearly since I thought of it, and since I have two hands and no excuses and all the art supplies in the world, and all the potential and all the skill, clearly I can fucking do it. And then yeah, even like, and there's more I could say. But frankly put, I didn't even care about perfection or not. I was like, let me just do it just to try it out. And I did. And guess what? I made a recent masterpiece that I am actually extremely proud of. I just was like, you know what? Something I did after I estranged my family is I got this bulletin board that I used to have out of storage because I know myself. So if I'm depressed, I'm going to be like laying down and staring at a specific wall for hours in the day and not get up. But you know what helped? I got a bulletin board. I filled it with photos of things that I enjoy, like fresh fruit, smoothies, omelets, incense, candles, sunny picnics, books, writing songs, painting, body care, and I hung it up on a wall to so that anytime I turned to get depressed and stare at the wall, I'd be like, huh, do I really want to lay depressed in bed, or do I want to do this shit that I know brings me joy? And then eventually I did get up and just be like, I should start making this board a reality. I'm like, hey, there's groceries to buy, skincare to get, all that. And it's just, it helps. And I've been doing well recently because I just, yeah, I went through a really hard time over the whole month. And at some point, I was like, do I just want to keep rotting on my floor, being miserable, tangled, fucking matted hair, like clogged pores, just stressed the fuck out at the same time nothing's even really happening? Like nothing? Or do I want to be happy? And so, you know what I did? I was like, let me go out to Lush. And I went out to Lush and I talked to the sweet ladies and I told them about like my hair problems. They were like, "Here, we'll give you a free sample of this just for free. Take this whole jar for free actually, just cuz we want to help you out." And they were so nice. I got so many products. And I booked this like Korean body scrub spa thing. It was so, how do I put this? Let's just say, was it terrible? Yes. But was it terrible and still kind of helped like scrub off tons and tons of like depressed energy and skin cells and all that? Yeah. And the lady was a fucking cunt, the little masseuse bitch, but it's okay. Well, no, it's not. I still have to leave a review because fuck her. But have to, anyway. But, like, I stood up for myself when she was trying to bullshit me around. I was like, no, get the manager, no, get the lady at the front desk. She kept trying to actually be like, stay laying down, stay laying down. This is turmeric on my hands, by the way, just so I was doing skincare stuff. Shut up. And I just was like, so you're going, oh, so you're gonna force me down. And what will you do if I get up? And she was like, oh, fuck, this girl's about to fight me. I learned how to use my voice. I vocalized that shit. I did not tip that bitch because fuck her. But she was nice enough where she was like, you have good body. Take towel. And then she gave me the little Korean Italy towel that you use to like scrub off the dead skin. So that was sweet of her. Still didn't tip because fuck her. It's like you ruined, it's like I paid how much? It's like it was supposed to be a luxurious, exquisite experience. Whole time the sauna ain't work. You ain't scrub as deep as you couldn't do shit, man. But you know what? It's okay because I got to go home, do my little hair mask, do this, do that, got my hair braided. Everything worked out for the best, and now my hair is tight as fuck, and I'm back to having dudes being like, hey, let me take you to this Michelin spot. We can go to Lake Tahoe or even Switzerland this winter and shit. And it's like, okay, I got the looks down and I'm getting into my hobbies and stuff. Like, I actually have been consistently being like, let me go out and socialize, let me mingle, going out to more comedy joints and like making more friends, meeting new people, having fun, like interesting conversations. I've been reconnecting with my spirituality, and that feels fucking amazing. And then, like I said, I've been taking better care of my skin and my hair, even though I'm getting my dark circles back. But then again, I got sick on Halloween. It could have been COVID, could have not been. All I know is your girl is tired all the time. Then again, even before I got COVID, I already was tired all the time. Plus, it's cold and it gets dark fast. Like, Jesus. It's also, it's like it's 10, it's almost 11 and it's still not quite bright out. It's sunny, but it's still kind of dark-ish. It's hard to explain. Like, it looks like it should be like 6 p.m. right now. This, it's so weird being in the month. And, like, what the fuck is this weather? One second it's a heat wave, then the clock strikes midnight, it's a lightning storm. I don't get it. Anyway, as I was saying, it feels good that I am healing. And I'm actually like taking care of myself again. It's like, okay, let me get my hair braided and oil my scalp. Let me get these luxury products from Lush so I can like consistently have soft, moisturized skin and feel cozy. Because I used to do that all the time growing up. When I was young, like I used to just stare at myself in the mirror all the time. It didn't matter if I liked what I saw or not, but at the same time, I always liked what I saw no matter what. I just always was looking for what I could do, not just to increase my beauty, but also just to, like, I talked to myself often, and then I also just did whatever I could to make me feel good. Like, no one in my family knows this, but I was in the bathroom all the time, just like making my own personal skincare out of like ingredients we had around the household and giving myself hot oil massages and working on my circulation. And I always had the softest skin. I always smelled really, really nice. It was my way of showing love to myself. Everyone shows love to themselves differently, though, so I'm not saying if you don't do that, you don't love yourself. I'm just saying, if you're ever going through a hard time and you're like, I feel like I'm in a fucking rut, sometimes it's like, you know what? Put on some really nice tinted lip gloss. Like, floss really good in your teeth until they bleed, and then use peroxide and then your mouth and, like, scrape that tongue. Like, scrub every single bit of the old you off of your body. Do your hair really, really nice, and then just, like, throw in a cute little outfit and see where you can go. And, you know, do it on your terms and your standards. Whatever makes you happy. But yeah, as of now, I feel. Oh my god, it's cold. I touched that wall. God, it's so cold in here. Shit. I'm too skinny for this shit. As I was gonna say, I feel good. And I guess you can tell I feel good because I went the past 11 minutes without mentioning a man. Like, only once. And even then, it was just to say that he wasn't relevant. I like when I can tell when I'm healing in certain areas. Some areas hurt less because I'm just letting go. It doesn't mean that. How do I put this? I'm letting go for now because I know it's the best thing for me to do. I'm letting go of expectations of others and attachments, and it's just like whatever brings me bliss. The time we have on this planet is short, if you think about it. Like, hell, it feels like just yesterday I was 19, feels like just before that I was like 14, then 12, then 10, then 8, then 2. It's like, and now I'm 24. It's like, when the fuck did 24 happen? I'm at the age where it's like, oof, I can have a kid now if I wanted to. Oof. But instead, I just get to, like, make myself happy, and that's a blessing. If the world ever does become a good place again, like a good, safe place where I can trust that things will work out for future generations, I will absolutely have a kid. I would love to have a family. But it's okay, because let's just say the state of the world needs work, the economy needs work, everywhere needs work, and if I can't change the world and I can only change myself, I want to see what about myself I can change for the better. And so far, for the better means like, hey, look, you're embracing who you are. You're not holding back. You're opening that throat chakra and talking your shit and acting like it. You're not afraid to ask for what you want anymore. You're not afraid to be or do or say what you want because you deserve good. And that's what's really important. So I just had to take a moment. Like, I almost did want to open off this video talking about a certain someone or a certain something that happened, but I was like, you know what? I think another point of healing is that I don't even want to. You've probably had the last 70 videos I've made how that person mentioned, and now it's like, I don't want to talk about that. Let's just say I went to the bathroom and I took a nice healthy shit, and it didn't hurt, and I felt relaxed after. And I know you're like, why are you telling us that? It's a form of healing. Because let's just say, like, sometimes it's hard to say, like, the next thing other than when you're in depression, it feels like everything is either sickening or awful or terrible or unenjoyable. And I did have certain body ailments and stuff too. But since I've been taking good care of myself and I've been working on my diet and drinking more water consistently and actually making sure I eat like every day, like twice a day at the very least, it feels really good. And then suddenly it's like, oh, look, I'm no longer having stomach issues. I'm no longer having issues with like holding it in for hours and allowing like my fucked up stomach to fuck with my head, and then being like, why do I have brain fog and why do I feel fatigued? It's like, no, I went to the bathroom, took a nice healthy shit, obviously did all the stuff you do after taking a nice healthy shit to be hygienic, and then I was like, huh, I feel good. It feels like even my body's healing myself. I feel in a nice state of zen. And yeah, I'm just documenting this for my own progress. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go back to having a fun time. Ouch. Oh, that hurt. I also did my nails super short. That's also something I did for funsies. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of things just because I wanted to give myself a little bliss, and I am glad that it's working out. Anyway, peace out. Bye.